Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading, and that is where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of your kind words and your support. You guys blow me away every single day. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate all of my new friends subscribing and joining my community here. Thank you and welcome. Say hello if you are new, please, because I would love to meet you and welcome you to my amazing community here on YouTube. And thank you for all of my private reading clients. A shout out special for you guys right now. Thank you for your bookings. If you want a booking with me, that information is always in the description box. Just visit my webpage. All right, let's go ahead and see what wants to come through for you today. What is your guidance for today? We have the Seven of Swords. What is this about? The Nine of Cups. Has the Nine of Cups come out every single day or what? It feels like it's the same exact message that I was just getting earlier today. It feels like these are old stories. The Seven of Swords for me, you know, it means different things. I mean, different readers feel different things from the energy of the Seven of Swords. But I feel usually like this is, you know, your worries, your fears. It's like you may be strategizing. You may be really in your head trying to figure something out, strategizing in your mind how to work something out, how to control a situation. And I feel like the energy here is like the strategy at this time for you is to shift out of that energy. Get out of your head, drop into your heart, because we have the emotional fulfillment energy of the Nine of Cups. And this is very heartfelt energy. This is really dropping into your heart and realizing that your answers, they come from within. They don't come from your mind trying to figure it out or trying to logic your way through this. Nothing makes sense right now, guys. And this energy that I'm picking up on, I feel like it's, you know, probably delays. It's probably you trying to figure out how to get through your current circumstances, and your fears, your stress, your anxiety, your worry, your maybe even assumptions of the worst case scenario. It's all valid. It's all valid because your fears are there for a reason. I mean, things have been hard. Things have been really hard. But what the energy is telling me for right now is to block out as much as you can. A lot of the noise, it's lying to you. It's not even true. It's your old stories. It's your fears. It's your worries. It's your assuming the worst. You know, maybe you tend to do that. Maybe you tend to jump to conclusions. You've heard me say before that I had an eye-opener day one time when my son told me I was famous for jumping to negative conclusions. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm a positive person. And he goes, no, you are always famous for worrying for the worst. You're like a worrywart, and you have this capability of really worrying about the worst. And it was like a light bulb went off on over my head that one day, like, what? I didn't see myself that way. And so that changed me, because if my son is seeing me act like that, I don't want to act like that. And my life changed after that. This was a couple of years ago. So this feels like your mind is lying to you. Your doubts, your fears. This is an energy of lying, cheating, betrayal, that kind of thing. It feels like your mind is you're trying to logic your way through something. And the logic is not going to get you the answers. It's not going to get you, it's not going to get you where you want to go. But what you want, wish fulfillment, this is things actually working out in your favor. What you want is within reach. But you're not going to get there trying to logic your way through it, because logic is not the answer. It's dropping into your heart and listening to your heart, because your heart knows, your intuition knows, always knows the way. And so if you could block out the noise as best as you can, especially if any of that noise is coming from opinions from someone else, but it feels like it's more like within, between your ears. What kind of self-talk are you telling yourself about the situation? Are you telling yourself that things are going to work out in your favor? Are you telling yourself that you're lucky? Are you telling yourself that everything always works out for you? Are you telling yourself that you're always in the right place at the right time? Or are the things that you're telling yourself the opposite? Are the things that you're telling yourself that nothing ever works out for me? Or, whatever the negative story is. It feels like you are learning through a very difficult learning process how to get out of your head and drop into your heart, because you're being forced to do that. The universe is forcing you to do that. The universe is forcing you to, this is like sometimes the reason why things don't work out the way we want them to is because we need to learn how to do things different. We need to learn how to look at things from a different perspective. We need to change something that we're doing or choosing in order to get to where we want. And sometimes our intuition screams loudly at us, but we don't listen to it, or we ignore it, or our mind is louder, or the opinions of others is louder than what our heart is telling us. And so it feels like dropping into your heart. And the 9 is bigger than the 7. It feels like your heart may be telling you something. Your heart may be leading you in the right direction. That your heart may be giving you some sort of answer that your brain is trying so hard to logically figure out, and it's getting louder. The 9 is bigger than the 7. Your heart is a little louder. So perhaps you're learning how to listen to your heart, how to not, how to not ignore whatever it's telling you anymore. Sometimes we need to make a choice that it may not make logical sense, but our heart is telling us. And sometimes we don't want to do that. Sometimes we ignore it on purpose even. Boy, I feel like I'm off on a tangent today. We have the 4 of Cups. Yes! My friend! Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There's something that you are ignoring. Now, this is only going to resonate with a few of you, okay? So this feels like a very personal reading right now. Something that you are being, receiving. There's an opportunity here that you're receiving. There's an open door. There's a job. It is a pentacle, so it can be related to career, finances, or something, or like your resources or your home life. But it doesn't matter really what this is. For me in this moment, it's you receiving something, and you are so worthy of the highest degree of abundance in this situation, but you're not listening to your heart. Your heart is literally telling you something, and you're ignoring it. What is it? What is it? Now, let me just say, this is only going to resonate for a few of you or one of you. This is not going to resonate for everybody, so please do not think that you are missing something if you're like, I don't know what that is. And if you're questioning, is this me? If you know that your heart is trying to tell you something, and you have been ignoring it, if it is literally coming up into your awareness right now as I'm speaking these words, then this is for you. If it doesn't fit, then it's not for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else, because this is very specific. Your heart is getting louder. So listen to that, okay? Because you might have not even realized that that was your heart, but it's been trying to tell you something. And you're over here worrying that things are not going to work out, or you're trying to figure it out in your logic mind. And so you're missing it. There's something, and it feels like whatever this is that's coming in or trying to talk to you or point you in a certain direction, it feels like, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's like high receiving energy. She is a queen. She's royalty, but she's very wealthy. It's high vibe. It's very abundant. So it feels like you might be receiving something that is way over your head, or it feels like it's over your head. It's way bigger than you were thinking. It may be something that, you need to think bigger. That's what I'm getting. Because what's trying to come in, he's not looking at it. He's looking at these other options or these other things that didn't work out. It's because this is bigger. And it may feel out of reach. It may feel overwhelming. It may feel a little scary. It may feel like, can I do that? Can I handle that? Can I really do that? Well, it says yes. And that's why it's coming in, or maybe it's about to. So maybe you're seeing this reading right before this happens. So for those of you who are like, I'm not ignoring my intuition, I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe tomorrow you're going to get an idea and you're going to automatically shut it down because it might feel a little too big. And then you're going to remember this reading and you're going to be like, wait a minute, maybe this is what she was talking about. Because this is ultimate wish fulfillment. Okay? And sometimes our little logical brains and our little human brains can't think as big as the universe. Not sometimes, all the time. We tend to undersell ourselves. We tend to undervalue ourselves. We tend to keep ourselves in these little boxes that feel safe, little comfort zones, and the universe is trying to get us to step out of those comfort zones. And so your heart is connected to that universe, source, creator, energy. Your heart is connected to all of that. You're an extension of the universe, of the source, of the creator of all. You're an extension of that. So you have that energy within you, and you have wisdom that goes back ages that is trying to tell you something, and it's trying to point you in the direction of, this is going to make you very happy. And you might be over here going, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I want to know who you are in the comments. I've got the Death card here. This is like, your intuition is trying to get you to shut down an old way of thinking. Or maybe in the past you accepted crumbs, you accepted less. There's a cycle that's closing here, and so that you can open up to receive more. Maybe you've never given yourself that ability. Maybe you need to give yourself permission to receive more, because this is more, my friend. This is more. And this is like, once you close the door on this old, whatever it is, behavioral cycle, pattern is what I'm trying to say, or whatever it is, this you're looking, something is trying to close. Perhaps it's a comfort zone you're holding on to, and your heart is telling you, get out, do something different, make a different pivot. I'm hearing Ross, pivot. This is an old cycle trying to close, and once it closes, all systems go. Oh my gosh! Have you been waiting and waiting and waiting for something that is not aligned for you, but you're holding on because your brain is telling you this is the only way to happiness, and your heart is like, this is not working for me anymore? Oh my God, you're missing out, my friend. You're getting intuitive guidance like crazy. like I don't even know what that's about, but you're getting intuitive guidance. You're getting hits. You're getting intuitive hits. Like it is trying to come in, or it's about to try to come in. You're already seeing it. You're having visions, you're having dreams, you're having feelings, and it is like, I am trying to come in. I am trying to bless your socks off. I am trying to give you what you've asked for, but you're not listening. So let's close the door. Let's deadbolt that sucker, and let's get going. Because when this closes, this is shifting into high gear. So the answers are coming in, the doors are opening, the opportunity, whatever this is for you, let go of what's not working. Listen to your heart that is trying to get very loud. And get ready to receive something really big and really good and really abundant and very, very quick.